In this session, we will continue to practice the basic mechanics of shooting by shooting to ourselves. Now remember, each time you practice shooting, think of the term beef, balance, eyes, elbow, and follow through. To begin developing a comfort level with the mechanics of the shot, we are going to focus on our upper body and using one hand. Start with the knee opposite your shooting hand on the ground, straight back. Hold the basketball out in front of you at waist level with the shooting hand underneath the basketball. The basketball should be placed on the pad of your fingers, allowing a little bit of light to be shown between the basketball and your thumb. Move the basketball from the waist up to the shoulder level, turning the wrist in the process so the finger ends up pointing backwards. The elbow should now be in a U shape, parallel to the knee of the shooting hand with the wrist cocked backwards. Make sure you can see a trace of light between your hand and the ball. Go through the beef, balance, eyes, elbow, follow through in your head. Take your shot, making sure that at the end, your elbow is slightly ahead of your ear and your middle finger guides the follow through. And with forefinger pointed towards the floor as if grabbing a cookie out of a cookie jar above your head. Let's practice 3 times. As you get comfortable with one hand, you can begin using 2 hands by incorporating the guide hand. Your guide hand should be placed on the side of the basketball, creating a wide T spread with your thumbs. The guide hand should remain just that, a guide. Don't shoot the ball with 2 hands. The guide hand is part of the follow through and should remain around head level until the basketball hits the ground. Let's practice 5 times using our guide hand. There we go. There you go. Awesome. Now we'll practice from a standing position. Feet should be properly spaced and balanced like we just discussed, and your shoulders should remain squared towards the target. Remember to think through all the elements of beef, balance, eyes, elbow, and follow through in your head. Hold the basketball at the waist with your shooting hand under the basketball. Now that you are on your feet, you will begin using your legs with your upper body. For now, you won't jump when you shoot. Simply raise up on the ball of your feet when you shoot. Using your legs results in a stronger shot and allow for more arc. Shoot the ball, finish with a strong follow through. Let's practice 5 times. In order to be a good basketball player, it is your responsibility to practice on your own. As you get comfortable with one hand, you can begin using 2 hands by incorporating the guide hand. As you improve, challenge yourself to have the basketball hit the same spot on the floor, creating consistency in the shot. An appropriate backspin will cause the basketball to bounce directly back to the player without having to move to catch it. Let's practice shooting to ourselves standing using 2 hands 5 times. The great thing about this drill is that you don't need a basket. You can practice anywhere.